What is up, guys and gals? It's BBG Hill here, and welcome back to another episode of Dreamfall: The Longest Journey. At the end of the last one, we ended up in Old Town for the first time as April Ryan, and we talked to Roper F. Clax, who I can only assume from playing this game through so many times, he was like the main villain in the first game, titled just The Longest Journey. Now, we were supposed to go to the docks, I believe. Which way are said docks? Are they this way? What's this? Are we at the docks now? Yes, we are. Okay, sweet. How cool does this city look? They really knocked the whole fantasy vibe out of the park in their design of Marcuria. There's our dark one in the robe. I don't remember what the other race behind the dark one there is called. I don't remember. What's up?
How are things going?
Most of the supplies are on board. We're missing a few crates of grains and vegetables, a delivery of potions, and some other bits and pieces.
Good. Don't linger too long.
Yeah.
The paperwork's already being processed by the Azadi.
Part of their resistance.
Fools. If only they knew what...
Shh. Not here. I don't think it's a good idea to tempt fate.
Yeah, you idiot.
I didn't think you believed in that spiritual claptrap, Raven. Fate? Ha! We make our own destiny.
Still, better to be on the safe side.
Freaking badass
You don't
pirate
foresee any
man.
problems then?
Everything's in order. This ship's going to the islands. At least according to all the properly stamped and perfectly forged documents.
I'll rest easy only when you've reached safe harbor.
Don't fret. You'll rest easy soon enough.
Cool. Gonna talk to this dude over here. What's up, Dark One?
I seek passage to your city. I wish to visit the library.
We are here to trade and to collect. We do not take on passengers.
A long time ago, I sailed on one of your ships, and I met one of your people. He called me a wave.
Not many of your kind would lay claim to such a title.
I'm not laying claim to anything. I'm just telling you what he told me.
If you were a wave, we would grant you passage. But all I see is a human.
Okay,
I'd like to
dude.
ask for passage again.
We do not take on passengers.
Here,
I'm
we'll
sure
reason
we
with
can
him.
come to some sort of understanding.
We cannot. We do not take on passengers. Ever.
Well,
Once, a long time ago, I was given passage on one of your ships.
Then you were fortunate. It does not happen very often.
I'll pay
pay.
you good money for passage.
We do not crave money, human.
Then what do you want?
We are here to find new additions to our library. Someday it will be complete, and we can sleep. Until then, we travel, and we collect.
I'd like to ask for passage.
We do not take...
Please, please.
I need to get to your city,
Take me
to your
with you.
library. I'm looking for someone.
There are no humans in the city. Rarely is anyone allowed to visit our forest.
Not a human, someone else. The white of the Draic Kin.
I know of no such creature.
You
should
lie.
look elsewhere.
Well, hey, if we knew of a book that only had one copy in existence, all the other ones exploded, then maybe he would take that as payment. Because they're trying to finish their library. So, you know, maybe, just so happens that Roper over here... What's up?
April Ryan. What can I do?
You can give me the one remaining copy of your book.
Would you be interested in parting with that book of yours?
Oh, I don't know. It's the last remaining copy, you know. All the other copies spontaneously combusted.
I'm aware of that, but I need something to get me passage on that shadow ship down in Shady Quay.
You believe my book would help with that?
It's one of a
Maybe.
kind.
The Dark people collect books, and yours is quite unique. Isn't that so?
It is. It is.
Wouldn't you consider it an honor to have your first published novel become a part of the greatest library in Arcadia?
I would. I would indeed. Wait, I have it right here. I carry it with me always. There you go. Treat it with care. Don't let it get wet. Don't feed it red meat. And for
What kind of book are you talking about here?
Do not hold it upside down when there's a full moon. Oh, never again shall I glance upon the top 10 reasons why you should not build a flying castle on page 42 and smile knowingly.
But think about it. Thousands of people will get to enjoy your unique look on life. Your book will be part of something much, much greater.
You're right. Of course, you're right. Go on, take it away, or I shall become emotional, and when a wizard weeps, the whole world weeps with him. Ah, the humanity, the humanity.
What a guy. What a guy, that guy. You know what I mean? Roper F. Clacks, everybody. I got you a one-of-a-kind book. It's got a lot of rules on how to use it, though, because it might blow up in your face and kill everyone.
You collect books, isn't that right?
We collect all that is written and recorded. Books, scrolls, stones, crystals, history, poetry, journals, stories. From the first word to someday, the last. Until our collection is complete, we will continue to travel, to trade, and to collect.
I guess the last existing copy of a rare book would be pretty important to you.
It would be, unless we already possess it.
You don't. Not this one. Farewell to My Wizardin' Days by Rupert F. Clacks.
I will speak with my brothers at the library. This is a book we do not have. We need it for our library. Will you part with it?
For a price, I need to get to your city.
Show me the book, so that I can see for myself.
Now we use it.
Very well, human. This book is of value to us. We will grant you passage on our shadow ship.
Thank you. When do we leave?
Very soon. We await only the last deliveries from our suppliers. Step aboard.
What a lovely ship. Looks more like a floating rock.
You sure you don't want
Nice
anything to eat?
TV, bro.
I can order in.
I'm not very hungry. Thanks, though.
All right. Some coffee, tea.
No, thanks.
What happened to your old
have,
clothes?
Whiskey.
I'm
Zoe?
fine, Damien. Really.
All right.
What happened to your old clothes? Have to wear Damien's clothes?
So, what do you think?
I think you shouldn't believe a word of what that man told you. He was trying to get inside your head. There's no proof that anything's happened to Reza.
I hope you're right. If I've come this far and it turns out Reza's...
Stop it. There's nothing to be gained from imagining the worst. He must be very important to you. Reza, I mean.
He is. Reza was my best friend for so long, and I was totally in love with him. When that feeling went away, I don't love him any less, but it's different now. I don't know what's going on with me. I've lost faith. Not just in him, in everything. School, my friends, my hobbies, my future, Reza. Nothing seems to matter that much anymore. And that's why, when Reza went missing, I knew I had to go after him. Not just because he's my friend, and not just because I love him, but because if I didn't, then who would I be? What would I be? I may not like the Zoe I'm turning into, but I would have hated the Zoe who just abandoned her best friend like that. So, yes, he's very important to me. Of course. And right now, more than anything in the world, I want him to be okay.
It's very touching.
So, that man.
The one in the garden. He acted like he's behind the whole thing. Like he controls Wattycorp.
I've heard rumors. but I've never actually believed.
Oh,
I
he's
think
there.
His name is Alvin Peets.
Pete's? The guy who founded Watty?
He'd be several hundred years old, but in a way, it still makes sense. It's a sort of urban water cooler legend. Whatever happened to Alvin Peets? No one knows. But there are lots of theories. Some say
Now
they've
he's a
heard
creepy
been kept
bastard
alive by
living in the
machines,
garden.
and that he still controls Watercorp. It's the kind of thing you have a good laugh at.
He wasn't just hooked up to a machine, Damien. He looked like he was a machine. At least partly so. And he was just evil, sad, pathetic and hateful. He claimed that we were stealing his senses. I think he was actually afraid of me.
From what you told me earlier, it sounds like he's completely dependent on the wire. The static must be scaring the hell out of him. If he needs the wire to see and hear, he's completely lost without it.
I just don't
Disconnect
feel
his
safe
Wi-Fi.
anymore. He knew who I was. He's been inside Rez's dreams. He has spies everywhere. Cameras, bots.
Don't worry, Zoe. He won't find you here, I promise. I'll check around tomorrow, see if I can dig up any information on Pete's. You must be tired. I'm keeping you up.
I'm sorry. I'm just...
Worn out.
Yeah, I am quite tired. I guess I should find a hotel and figure out what to do next. Thanks for the clothes, Damien. Oh,
Hey, no, there's no need to find a hotel. You can stay here. I mean, if you're comfortable with that. I can sleep on the floor.
you really don't have to.
I know, but you've been through a lot, and you're helping me out, so the least I can do is let you sleep in my bed. That didn't come out right. You know what I mean.
Thanks, Damien. If you're okay with me staying here, I will.
Okay, so, let me get the bed ready for you.
That's okay. I can...
Yeah. Well, I guess you can give me a hand.
Okay. Yes. Great.
By the way, if I'm gone when you wake up tomorrow, don't be alarmed. I have to be at the office quite early.
That's okay. I'll be fine. I'll just stay here.
Good. Let me find you a sheet and a cover.
It's getting a little steamy in here. That smirk, that shit-eating grin that she gets sometimes. Jesus. Oh, look who it is. Haven't seen him in a while.
This is it, Apostle.
Mr.
The
Kin.
Empire's greatest achievement east of Sadir. A monument to our might and to our faith.
Even in Sadir, there is nothing that can compare to this. Why was it built so tall?
You're asking the wrong man. I don't question the infinite wisdom of the Six. I have absolute faith in their decisions.
Of course, as do we all.
Go right inside, Apostle. The emissary is expecting you.
This epic wave-flowing cape. Whoa! Alright, in we go. Kia Nalvane. Seems a little over the top. Marble floors. That's how it always is, isn't it? Wow, excuse me. Good grief. Hey, it's you. You were talking to the Prophet before. And you look oddly similar to the lady that runs, well, the CEO of Watty Corp. I bow to thee.
Apostle Alvane, welcome to Mercuria. Please, join me. We are honored to have you visit us. I trust your journey was comfortable.
It was, Mistress. This is an impressive edifice.
The construction is almost complete. We will soon celebrate the inauguration of a permanent Azadi seat in the Northlands. The Six will travel all the way from Sadir to be here for that momentous occasion. But I bore you. You already know this. So, Apostle, I understand that you have been sent here to bring the word of the goddess to the Scorpion.
I have.
Alright.
He's responsible for the death of many trueborn here in the north.
Indeed. And I surmise the Six no longer have faith that we will find him and kill him ourselves.
I am only here to assist in your efforts, Mistress. I do not intend to challenge the authority and expertise of your commanders.
I see. Well, we should be grateful that an apostle will lend his sword to the task. These terrorists, they have become more than a nuisance. They stand in the way of technological progress and spiritual enlightenment. They are only making it worse for the people they claim to protect. After all, we wish only for these heathens to be bathed in the purifying light of the goddess, and to receive passage to paradise. Instead,
creepy rugs on the
those
wall.
bothersome few make life miserable for everyone. They seek liberty and democracy, but what we have given them is so much greater than that. Without us, they would not even have the city. We have given them peace, prosperity, and progress. What more could they ask for?
Freedom?
Yes, mistress.
Freedom to pursue what beliefs they choose.
So where do you intend to
So,
start
that's
looking?
a pretty big one.
If you wish, I can lend you the services of my men.
Thank you, emissary. I will require only a few men, but not yet. I have a few leads to follow first.
Just do what you must to stamp out the fire before it spreads too wide. I will have no more delays to the construction of the tower. Our schedule must be upheld, or there will be grave consequences for everyone.
I will do everything in my power to bring the Scorpion to justice, mistress.
Good. You may leave me, Apostle. I will see you again soon.
Look at that serious face. He's wearing almost the same thing as me.
Commander Vamon.
Apostle Alvani, what's brought you out of your sanctuary?
A mission.
A mission? I see. It must be quite a mission for the Council to have sent you all the way from Sadir. After all, it's not like we don't already have many fine officers and agents here in Marcuria. So, who do they want you to kill this time? Anyone I should know about?
My mission is a matter of confidence between myself and the emissary, Commander.
Don't insult me, Alvani. I have the emissary's ear and her utmost confidence. We're not in Sadir. Things are done differently here.
Commander,
Forgive me, mistress. Did I speak out of order?
the Apostle is here at the behest of the Six. We would do well to treat him with respect.
Yeah.
Of course. And he's most welcome to our little outpost of the Empire.
He was just leaving. Thank you, Apostle. May the light of the goddess illuminate your path.
Thank you, emissary.
We don't want the light of the goddess.
Apostle.
Apostle.
Mistress, you sent for me.
What do you make of this Alvane? You served with him in Sadir, did you not?
I did, mistress. Alvane is a brilliant swordsman and a loyal servant to the Six.
Spare me your politics, Commander. We are alone.
I don't trust him. He's risen through the ranks much too quickly. He has connections.
Someone inside the Sixth Circle holds his hand.
I believe so. His skill with the sword is better than adequate. But his standing in the court is unprecedented for a man of his caste.
Yes. He is young, is he not?
Too young. And he has no family, no blood.
Ah. Now I see why you dislike him so much.
My pardons, mistress. But his lineage is not all that I distrust. He has strange friends, and his virtuousness is galling. Why this sudden interest in Apostle Alvani?
The Six have sent him here without consulting me, which is worrying. I wonder what this could possibly mean.
It's going to be a coup.
The Apostle appears soft-hearted. He has never been this far from home. If he begins to empathize with these heathens...
I understand. What would you have me do?
I want to have him followed. Make sure he does not get distracted from his mission.
As you wish, mistress.
That is all, Commander. You may go.
Thank you, mistress. The Apostle will never stray far from my sight. I can assure you of that.
Now, any time that you're worried of someone straying from their mission and worried about someone empathizing with heathens usually means that you're doing something pretty horrible that isn't that hard to notice. You know what I'm saying? Half the time I don't really even know if I'm making sense or not. What a creepy place for a library. A desolate swamp. The Dark Ones are probably my favorite race.
You honor us with your
in this
presence.
game.
Your
They're so
wave
cool.
has crossed many oceans and carried our vessels far abroad.
Thank you. So you know who I am? The Shadow Guy didn't.
It is curious. We share a common memory, and our thoughts are as one. He should have known. Maybe he was simply confused. Maybe his eyes were blinded. Maybe.
That's fine. I'm here now. So this is your fabled city. It's stunning.
It is one city. It never ceases to move. It flows at the will of the cosmos, at the mercy of waves and currents. You have come to see the white of the kin.
Yes, that's right. Why is she here, with you?
It is not for us to know the mind of the Draic Kin. You may ask her that question yourself. Come. She is in the library.
And on that note, we're going to have to end it there, guys. We're all out of time. But I hope you enjoyed the episode. And as usual, if you did, then make sure to hit the like button down below. And if you really enjoyed it, then make sure to hit the subscribe button down below and leave me a comment letting me know what you thought, what you liked, what you didn't like, and any suggestions that you might have for games you'd like to see me play in the future. And last but not least, if this video just blew your mind out, then definitely be sure to share it with your friends, your family, your loved ones, random people you meet on the street or the internet, whatever floats your boat. And I will see you in the next one. See you later.